Thank you for choosing this podcast. This is a working class production.
Hello. Out there in the podcast world.
He's back.
I'm back. Did I ever leave?
You were gone last week.
Back like you never left.
I'm back like I never left. Back like I never left. This is the greatest show on the planet Earth.
Very close to it.
VERVE Session. This is DJ Dunn's son on the ones and twos.
This is Al Morgan, the most hated man in Maryland.
I told you. See, you're starting early. You're starting too early.
No,
This is Danielle, and you're not the most hated.
Our resident Jerobi.
Yeah.
You gotta give her more credit than that, man. She's not a freaking Jerobi.
Wait a minute, are we taking Jerobi?
I don't know. That sounds like a diss to me.
Fife
You do?
fed.
It sounds like a diss to me, man.
Really?
Yeah, she could be a Q-tip.
Come on. You're giving me way too
Q-tip?
much.
I mean, I have no problem with the.
Maybe Chanel is Q-tip. And as you can see, Q-tip's not here today. I don't know. I get these weird messages from Chanel. I'm like, hey, you gonna be able to come to the podcast? She's like, no, and I get no kind of response.
Oh,
So I'm thinking maybe based upon what happened this week, as far as in the news, people getting assassinated, maybe she's Black Ops, man.
Black Ops.
I'm thinking she's doing something. She's got the height.
You know
I've
what?
seen her at the gun range before. She was a pro.
Was she really nice with the gun?
She was really nice. Like most girls are like, I don't know.
Don't you say that about most girls.
I literally, I gave her the clip. And she's like, click, clack.
Now that. That's a little sketchy.
Did you ask her? Did you ask her? Has she had prior gun shooting experience? Like, has she had an experience? Some people shoot in the woods or something crazy.
She said no, but I noticed when they went to do the paperwork, she just showed her wallet, and the lady just went in the back and got like a case of bullets. I don't know what that means, but it's stuff when I think about when I'm at home.
Yo.
Like,
You know, it's playing
Are we
back.
saying
yeah,
that
it's like, you know,
she's telling
all the
us-
clues were there.
she's a universal soldier or something? Like,
I don't know, man.
take it back to when Jean-Claude Van Damme
The tails y'all
was taking
tell.
steroids.
I mean, you gotta put it all together. I mean,
She's doing a split over the two chairs in the
yeah,
the
exactly.
apartment.
You know what I'm saying? She's fighting in the Kumite. She's you gotta put it all together, man. You know, she's got the height, she got the wingspan. You know?
This nigga is out of control.
Somehow,
Shut up. Just shut up.
somehow those things help in attacking.
Absolutely, man. You know,
Somehow.
you gotta put somebody in like the rear naked choke.
Yeah, I know. It seemed like that rear naked choke took a few people out recently.
I'm telling you.
Chicken wing.
Cross-face chicken wing. Shout out to you wrestling fan.
Add some points to Danielle's
Yeah.
score.
We need to talk about that. Well, how do
Because-
women get points? You could definitely get points for cooking. Cooking gets a
I
point.
think you get points for things that it would be assumed that you would not have knowledge in.
Wrestling
So
would be
like
more.
wrestling is like,
Interesting.
you know, or football, college ball.
Oh, you're dinging me up.
You know what I'm
ding,
saying?
ding,
Like
ding,
all
ding.
the little things that, because the things that guys complain about, like she doesn't like, when you do it, you okay, she's one of us. She
Two things that you
understands.
probably have wrong. You probably have messed up feet, and your face doesn't. You know, we talked about that. You have an adolescent face that doesn't match your body.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought you were giving examples. Wait a minute.
giving me
You're speaking
access.
specifically.
You work on those things, you get 2 extra points.
Let
you
me
know.
tell you something.
It's all about
So-
improvement.
You know
Where-
what? Don't you worry about my face.
Where-
Anyway, that's number one.
Comment below if you think that Danielle's feet are ugly.
I think they are. Because she's
Comment.
always wearing like
Comment
guy
below.
shoes. She's always wearing guy shoes. Like, look.
Comment below.
She probably got those third world feet. You know, like you see. You know what? I'm not
Comment
gonna be
below.
racist.
Comment below. Let us know what
They
you
look like
think.
they look like paws a little bit. You know.
Oh my
Listen,
god!
I'm not. I'm not.
Because I wear sneakers though.
Yeah, they probably like pudgy and they're like a paw.
Oh come
Yo,
on.
if y'all could always see Al's hand, it looks
Yeah.
worse than a paw. It looks like,
You know, like
I
you
like
go,
to go
a
back to
gargoyle
what I
foot.
get points for instead of what I get paid taken off for it. Because number one, you're making assumptions.
your nails look nice.
No, you just told me to cut them off.
I mean, because we need to have you proficient when you go onto our website, the VERVE session website.
I'm able to type my same words per hour with actually I type less without nails. Like I was stumbling when I didn't have nails because it's a way you have to.
Oh,
hold
I get it. Because the
hand.
nails have weight on your hands.
No,
so it's like
it's not
pop,
a
pop,
weight.
pop. It's like
but
a
you
weight.
have to hold your hands at a certain like angle, and then when you don't have the nails, you got to fix that angle. Like you're used to holding it to that angle, and so it was harder to type without.
So at this
nails.
point, you are pretty much proficient with.
Yeah,
nails.
like if you gave it to me right now, I'm gonna.
I'm mad. I forgot what number you told me your WPM was, but it was crazy.
It's kind of high. It's like 50-ish,
That's
60-ish.
not bad.
Yeah, that's
I
not
can't.
bad.
I can't type without looking down at the keyboard.
peck?
Really? I used.
I'm not
to.
a pecker, but I'm like, a pecker. Maybe I am. You know,
This
what
girl
I'm
at my
saying? I'm the
job,
most
like
hated
we
person.
were being funny, and they took the keys off and switched them. But like if you do that to somebody who can really type, that wouldn't even matter because you don't even look at the
Yeah.
keys when you.
Yeah.
She was all fucked up. Like she got her password wrong like 4 times in a row. She got locked out. Had to call the help desk, and everybody's just sitting there laughing. And she's like, "I
Who
don't
would
get
do that
it."
to somebody?
Yeah, that is
It's
a horrible
funny.
thing to do.
That
That's
was
very mean.
hilarious.
It's very mean.
That's
You need to
not
go to-
mean.
you
You
go to
should
HR
learn how
for
to
something like
type.
that.
You
That's-
go to HR.
You go to HR for something
Yo,
like
we
that.
do some crazy shit.
I might
I
would
wish I
have
took
to
a
report
picture.
that.
I'm
That
telling
might
you.
be
Come
I can't
on.
report it.
I
But I would find the person who did it. Like, yo, somebody tell me who did this to my
No,
board.
we do fun stuff at our job.
How's that fun?
Like-
I would disconnect my board and roll around at all the cubicles and be like, yo, who did this?
Right.
Who did this to
No,
my board?
We do worse stuff. We like to bomb each other's cubes. Like right now, this girl is sitting in her cube and is decorated like a gingerbread house, like a life-size gingerbread house,
Oh,
because it was her
jeez.
birthday. She was out, so I just did that to her cube. Like it's like
Aw.
gingerbread man up. It's a Christmas tree in there. It's,
What do you do for a living?
That's
Because you got
crazy.
time to do all that.
Mind my business. Mind my business. That's what I
That's
do.
so crazy because it's like to do because when people think of Office Space, they think of like the movie, like Office
No,
Space,
it's like that.
where it's like
I-
a weird like people hate this dude, like this dude, different politics within the office space.
Sure, it's all that.
So and
sure.
there's like no real like
We have like a family.
no one is doing like great nice things for people. So to do that,
Right.
it just kind
I
of
love having
changes the idea of what
another
people
girl.
think it
I
is.
gift wrapped her entire cube, the walls.
Wait a minute, do you have a
everything- the
gang of
chair.
nice people?
I
Like,
have a
is there
row.
a gang?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like
there's
my
a row.
Yeah, it's my department.
But a majority of the people are they like you, or are they just kind of
They like
I
having
come to
fun.
work.
They,
I
I
do
like
what I
I
have
like
do.
to have no.
And this is where you met Chanel, right?
No, not in this row.
Okay,
Mm.
gotcha. I called her today while she was at work to chit chat,
Oh yeah, I can talk.
and
all
I heard
day.
stuff in the background. Someone was like, "Number 2, you said, right?" And that was just weird to me. I didn't know
What?
that
Nobody
meant.
talks to people at your job? Like I can't ask a question at your job? What do you mean?
I'm just saying the people in the background, like, you want fries?
Nobody
Nuggets?"
said that. I didn't get it
Wait a
first.
minute.
I didn't get the
I gotta
joke.
give you one.
That
on
was
that
not
one. That
funny.
was pretty
Now
damn
that
good.
was ridiculous.
That was pretty damn
If
good.
I could
'Cause
talk on the phone while somebody's ordering fries, then I don't know what the
I'm
fuck.
sitting there thinking like, wait a minute.
Right, me too.
Like,
I'm like, what is
I
he
was like,
talking about? Like, what?
I didn't know
don't
what
get
was
it.
going on in the background.
Yo,
And I said, "What was that?" She's like, "Oh, somebody-"
literally, somebody came on the intercom when he was on there because their car was parked illegally, and they were like, "Who has a Lexus
See,
with
you know,
the tag?"
sounds-
Da 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 da.
Sounds a little crazy.
I'm telling you.
Sounds
Oh,
like,
so you think
yo,
I work
we-
at Burger King?
you know,
Fine.
we got-
If that's what you want to think.
we gotta
somebody got to buy these shoes.
We gotta go to an area and look, go to the general area where we think she works, and then go to, because that's how it usually goes. Like if you lie about where you work, it's like
You work
it's-
somewhere around there.
yeah, somewhere around there. So you like driving through, you're like, I work
Here's a Chick-fil-A.
for,
It is a Chick-fil-A around the corner. You know,
I work
I
for
frequent it a lot.
art engineering. As you pass art engineering, and
Right.
then you,
Oh, look at this picture. We did this to somebody's cube too.
Oh, this is.
that's so nice.
She's showing us what she did to somebody's
That's
cubicle.
so nice.
That's
If worse comes to worse, we just have to ask Chanel where she works.
well,
It's
obviously
probably
that's
like
an
a database.
office building. That's a cubicle. I don't think they have cubicles at Burger King. Have you seen
None of
one?
none of that says that you work there. You just showing random pictures. I mean,
if you think about it, for
I'm
all the
tagged in
pictures,
the picture.
if you think about it, for all the pictures someone can show to prove where they work, if you really wanted to be a jerk about it, you could always say, you don't work there.
Thank you.
You don't work there.
Thank you.
This is my cubicle. You
Yeah.
were visiting.
Right. Exactly. It's always a way
Yeah.
around it. It's always
You
a way
guys-
around it.
Whatever.
You know what I mean? That was the thing. Back in high school, that was the thing. People used to lie about where they work. Because, like, if you worked at a place that sucked, like, I don't know. There was one place where it was like you had to cut ham. It was just like that was your job. Like it was like a seasonal cutting ham spot. They had other things, but like the main thing that you could get hired for around this time would be cutting ham or going in the back and, you know.
This is funny. My first ever job was seasonal. Y'all gonna laugh, but it was tax season.
Nice.
And my job
It was
was
tax
season.
gotcha.
So you're talking about a seasonal job.
Yeah.
I had to, you know, when you send in your taxes and they told you not to put staples in it.
Yeah.
My job was to take the staples out of everybody's tax returns.
Damn.
Gee.
So they be like, but I'm like, first of all, it's a stamp that says don't take staple, and people staple the shit out of their tax return. Like, it's not just one staple there. Like, they staple every page down, like to make sure you get all the stuff. So I'm in there like.
So you using that little
No,
claw?
back then I learned of a new thing. It's like it's
Like
a
a
thing
hook?
where it's not a hook. It's like this thing you slide up under the staple, but you can take it out faster like that.
Technology,
like,
man.
It's a different. It's a special kind of staple remover.
What?
I love it.
It's so funny. Speaking of, let's talk about this. I don't know if this is a black community thing or what, but speaking of school, remember, because you talked about when you were younger and having a job.
When I was in school, I was older.
Why did that sound effect happen? Because
I
was
mean,
like a.
Who had a job in their early 20s, like for their first job? She was her first job. This was her first job.
My mom didn't allow me to get a job. Dope. As long as I was in school, I wasn't allowed to have a job. She's like, your job is to go to school, and my job
that
is
is gangster.
Pay.
My mom said
that's,
so
that's
when
a good
I dropped
parent,
out
I
of
guess.
school, she was like, job. And I was like, well, I'm old now, and I don't have any experience. So she was like, I'll get you one. And she worked for the state. That was a state job. Take your ass down there and take the staples out.
There you go.
That was gangster.
Well, back to what I was trying to say. The role of the person at your school that worked at Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Like, you were a man if you worked at that was the connect.
You had to get the connect.
You know.
Or Toys R Us. My husband had a friend who worked at Toys R Us and Foot Locker. He was like, pull up. I used to live around the corner from the Toys R Us. He's like, pull up to the side of the building. My man will come out there. I'm like, what is he going to... This nigga came out there with an Xbox, games, everything.
Niggas
in the back of my truck.
Nigga, yo, there was man.
You talking about cool points? That's instantly cool points.
Yo, that
if you worked at like a Foot Locker,
and then that same dude went to the Foot Locker. So then that was a wrap. Like he just was every sneaker that came out. He was like, right out the back.
But see, it's good when you know the person. It sucks when you don't know the person. Because I've heard stories of cats, like especially barbershop stories, where it's like guys will go to certain places, ask for a shoe, and the nigga say like, yo, we don't have it. But he clearly has it. He's holding it either for himself or for his man. It's like, you like, yeah, yo, I just called. Somebody told me that y'all got the, no, we don't have it. Like, yo, I live down the street. Like, you telling me somebody bought it that quick? Like, yeah, boom, boom, man. It's like, oh, okay. And as it's funny, like somebody videotaped this whole thing. You walking out of it, and then somebody walking in and like, yo, you got the shoe? Oh yeah, man, I was holding these for you. It's like, yo,
too funny.
Damn.
Yo, speaking of somebody who got what you need, y'all gotta go to y'all gotta hit Historian Threads up and go get you t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies. They got the joint Rap Lyrics Matter. They got he has a Kanye one, whatever. Y'all can get it, and he has ones for kids. My daughter loves rocking the Rap Lyrics Matter baseball tee. Looks cool in that. Hit up their page. They have a page on Instagram, Historian Threads. They also have a website, historianthreads.com. You can use our code VERVE15. Get all your stuff. You're a little late for Christmas, but you know, those type of people that like to give gifts on the 26th, 27th, 28th, like some people like to think that whole next week is Christmas gift giving time. Mm-hmm. You still got time for that. So hit them up, get your Christmas gifts, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. We're all inclusive. Happy holidays. And use code VERVE15 when you go.
Do it now.
Hi guys.
Hey.
This is Erin
and Alicia.
Yeah, and so we are creating a new podcast called Two Elephants in the Room.
So Erin and I are therapists here based out of Charlotte, and we just so happen to be Deltas.
Yes. And so that is how we got our name. We're going to be talking about really difficult topics,
Mhm.
but then also sharing bits about our life and how we came to start this podcast. And we really hope that you'll just come along on this journey with us.
Absolutely.
So tune into The Working Class and Two Elephants in the Room on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Stitcher Radio.
See you soon.
All right.
All right, so you guys know this has been a rough year. 2016, everybody's dying. It's been a rough one, I must say. Was it Monday we got the news that the Russian ambassador got assassinated?
I want to say.
I think it was Monday.
It was.
It was Monday. It was Monday. This is very interesting because I don't know if people are saying it harkens back to World War One and what happened with Franz Ferdinand. If you want to do some research on that, please do that because that's a crazy story in itself. But for us to see this on live television and nobody really even bat an eye, it's like we've totally become desensitized to all things violence now. I didn't bat an eye. I was looking, I was like, damn, that's some really good lighting that they have in there.
It was a gallery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good lighting. I mean, it looked like it was a movie. Like
insane.
it looked like something that somebody set up.
Because when the dude it's not a video, right? It's
Yeah, it's a video.
Oh, I didn't see the
It's a
video.
video.
I saw the
Yeah.
I saw the pictures.
There's a video of him getting shot. Like literally, you see him on the podium, and you see and him falling down.
What kind of gun was it? Was it a silencer on there?
Nah, you hear like the bow. Yeah. Yeah.
I saw so the link that you left us
Yeah.
was to a video, but the guy who did
Who-
so
who-
they
captured-
interviewed a photographer.
Correct. Who was there?
This nigga. Now this what made it seem comical and unrealistic is that he's talking about it. He was like, no, but like if people ask me about it, I got to make sure I got to get the shot because they were asking me. So they showing like his pictures and like he literally has a picture of a dude pointing the gun at everybody who was there, like
Right.
because they're screaming and hollering and he's pointing but his face is clearly visible. It's like a Bond movie or something. Like
Yeah,
he
it's-
doesn't have a mask on. He doesn't care who
Right.
sees him. He's like,
He was
nope.
He was the guy's bodyguard.
Yeah.
The guy who shot him was the ambassador's bodyguard.
What?
22 years
Oh,
old.
so he was standing behind him
Yes,
like that.
he was
standing
Oh,
behind
that's why
him.
he was standing behind him. I
Yeah.
saw the picture of him behind him at first,
Yeah.
like clearly visible, and then I saw the dude, just him like the guy look on his face, I guess,
Right.
after he got shot, and then you don't see him anymore, and then you see the other guy standing over him. I'm
You know,
like, what is
conspiracy theory
going
Al,
on?
I was like, man, this shit's staged.
It looked like it.
Because I'm like, where's the blood? I'm like, then I had, and the other side of mine was like, well, maybe that's just movie shit. Like, you don't see blood or something like that.
Depends on what you get hit with.
But
That's
I'm
true.
like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. The crazy part about, and my coworker, I can't take credit for this, but my coworker MJ, shout out to you. He listens to the show.
Hey
There
MJ.
you go.
Shut up.
He said, you know, it's kind of crazy that somebody saw their father get killed
Yeah,
on
I
national
know.
television. You know, you know, that really sunk into like, wow, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we're kind of desensitized to these things. We've seen so many World Star videos of people getting hit in the head with a 2x4.
I don't watch World Star for that
Yeah.
reason. That's insane.
Yeah,
I can't
but-
see that.
It's just crazy. And then you got the whole Russia-Turkey relationship that's all messed up now. I was looking at some of the stuff there back in 2015, I believe. Turkey shot down a Russian plane going over Syria. This whole Aleppo, Syria thing is getting crazy.
Yo,
See, I didn't even
that
read into
stuff
it.
is insane.
Yeah, and it's like,
the pictures are and video.
Isn't
are
it
just
horrible?
unbelievable.
Last week before I came here, like I saw a video of the little boy like crying over his dad because dad I guess he got hit with the bomb or whatever, and he was dead. But the baby was like grabbing him,
I
like
saw that. It
please
was
don't
sad.
die. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god, like
It's
it's
insane.
crazy.
people in Aleppo are leaving like videos like, look, this might be my last night. I want to say I love all y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I saw something where I believe that they had like a refugee camper set up, and you could see all the people like fighting for food, and it's they got like soldiers that are surrounding wherever that they're at, like the location I guess
Right.
where all the refugees are at. But it is, I mean, I've seen some really horrific images, and it's just kind of like, yeah, I do agree with you. I think that in this day of like the news cycle never stops. It's just and it goes back to, I mean, this is kind of on it, but not really on it. Like what Denzel was talking about. I believe it was something for the movie Fences, where he was talking about how, you know, if you create fake news or stuff that just doesn't exist, if you create enough bull crap, you start to get good at it, and it's not about it being true, or it's not about it. I go even further. It's not even about just the journalistic integrity. It's just about who's first. Who's first. You could have somebody like you could have somebody chopping, I don't know, their uncle's arm off, and it's like, yo, we should not show it. Like, because when I was in school, we had somebody come to our school, and he was telling us about like how some of the stuff he would see was just like so not cool. Like, that's something that you have to get used to in news, that you're gonna see things that aren't cool. Cameramen get to shoot, in areas where something just happened, someone's just died, and you're seeing all of this actually in full, live. And I don't know, it's like nowadays the things that you wouldn't see, like stuff like Vice, you see like their news is like when Ferguson was going on, it was like you saw it live, like on YouTube. You're looking at them like when people are running around in Molotov cocktails. I'm saying that to say that there's nothing, like when I was growing up, there was certain stuff that you just didn't see, unless you were there.
Or else it would have. Remember the things that used to be like, warning, this might be graphic.
Like
There's
move
no
your
graphic.
kids away from the TV screen.
They don't even say that no more. They just put the shit on TV like, here, boom, look at this dude get shot in his car. Like, what the hell? I don't want to see that.
A matter of fact, like there was something that happened. I want to say it was the shooting where they're at a convenience store, and it's like these guys are standing in front of a convenience store, and dude just come through and just hit them off. They showed that video on the camera in front of the convenience store. They showed that on TV, and that joint was
on regular news.
Yeah, it was graphic. I mean, at one point, you seeing the dude basically get murdered on TV. Like it wasn't like, oh, there's some type of vague. Nah, this guy is getting murdered, and you watching him do it.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, I understand that y'all really feeling some type of way, like y'all want the people to get arrested, but I just feel like, yo, I just think that just
did I
gets
need
to a
that
point.
right? Like,
I mean, we don't have to go that far back. Just think about Philando Castile.
That's what I was talking about when he got shot in the car.
He got
shot.
Also, the dude was.
Sterling.
Alton
Sterling. We saw him.
I couldn't even watch
We saw the guy.
Chicago.
No, that's not. It's not. Alton Sterling was not South Carolina, was it?
He was the CDs, right?
The CDs, right?
That was another one. I couldn't even watch that. I'm like, no.
The one in South Carolina where the cop came and shot him. Walter Scott.
Yo.
What was the one that was in Chicago?
Oh yeah, that one. The guy was in the street and he just lit him up. Police lit him up.
That joint was unbelievable.
I don't want to see this. Like, I guess people want to see it because they want to feel like, oh, look how bad it is.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think that needs to be on news.
It's the accident. It's the accident. It's the accident theory. Like, what makes you, when you're driving up the street, like there's an accident. Okay, we understand that with cars and lots of people, there are going to be accidents. But what makes traffic slow? Like, no matter what you have to look. And
I don't have to look.
You know what it is? We know why we look, because we always think it's gonna be somebody we know that got hurt.
I think it's part. I think it's a part.
If I see Mickey's car, a Maxima, I'm like,
oh, if it looks like a car, I know. Yeah, but if I just don't,
I think we always look because we're thinking maybe I know that person that just got into an accident.
I think people just nosy as hell.
No, that too.
I think that too.
Yeah,
and I think that it's like, in an uneventful life, not saying that people, don't live eventful lives, but if you live a just regular life, I get up, I go to work, I come home. An accident is almost like a rift between what normal life is. You just,
you know
it's
what
like,
I saw today, honey?
You know what I mean?
I've seen so many accidents right in front of me. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
It just happens sometimes, That's a little side note. I don't know why I brought that up. I've just seen so many accidents right in front of me, like, car accidents.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things that, because if people didn't like to see it, they wouldn't show it. Like, if it was something where, like, people just didn't, they were like, and just didn't want to see that, they wouldn't show it.
Well, for those who didn't know, I used to work for news, and that was a mantra: if it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah, I've definitely heard that.
So, that's where they get their money from. Like, oh yeah, we got on our Sunday show, we're up 10% on our views because we showed this story about, and it all goes back to, that's why I think this whole, black people were getting killed by police, not just to take it there, is so popular because they know they can get that ad revenue because we're getting a lot of people looking at our show because of this story.
So with news, one question. So the murders, like let's say you have 5 or 6 murders that happen today.
Right.
As they're creating, I guess, the format of how they want to go about, the show, like, I guess 6 o'clock news would be something that they would hit those breaking news stories.
Yeah.
Why is murder or murders seem to be the thing that keeps is that because they've done research or they know that people want to see who got murdered? Like, is that something that makes it seems like a hang, like that's
I think
what happened?
Because it's one of those things that nobody ever wants to go through in life as a person, to know that somebody that murdered somebody. And plus there's the racial side of it, whether it be somebody black getting killed, there's always that.
Yeah.
To say
there's no white murders at all. Like when you look on the news.
Fires. I'd be like, what's up with the fire? Like every day, it's like murder.
I feel like
fire.
I fumbled that question, by the way, that you just asked, but we're gonna keep
what?
going.
Oh, what kind of
I feel
question?
like I fumbled his question that he just asked. Well,
okay.
I gotta think more about what you said.
Okay.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Why it leads? Well, I guess that falls into if it bleeds, it leads.
Yeah, but I just think it's also that's a part of human nature that is almost like the forbidden, like murder, because you're dealing with, a lot of times you're dealing with 3 different things in murder. You're dealing with sex, betrayal, or sex and betrayal. You know what I'm saying, when it comes down to murder.
What about just crime?
Or revenge.
Okay.
Or crime. That's another one, I guess, but that can go along with a lot of those things too. And that's just one of those human things that we are all attracted to. Some people say when people see blood, it's something in us that reacts to seeing that certain type of red when we see blood.
Well, it makes me react by turning it off. I haven't watched news in like 10 years. Something.
It'll make you depressed if you keep looking. Especially when I used to work at Fox, I would remember where things were happening. Like I'm on, Utah Street. I'm on this street. Somebody got shot right there. Somebody got,
Yeah, nobody want to remember Baltimore by that.
But you know what? We're new in that, because I remember growing up, like I would have to like lose the TV. Like I'd have to watch TV, like the main family TV. I would lose the TV because it was like, all right, 6 o'clock news. 6 o'clock news is on. You gotta do something because the news is coming on. I don't remember as a child
watching TV that much. Probably we
I
liked
watched
movies.
the shit out of some TV.
Yeah, me too.
It was later when I was older. Like we was country. Like my mom was like, so you go outside. Like we used to talk about that today. It was like, you outside.
Did she do the electric thing? Like when the thunder is going on, you have to turn everything off. Did she do that?
My grandmother was.
No, my mom was like,
my grandmother was superstitious.
Open the windows, Jack.
Oh, so the electricity can go through?
Yeah.
My grandma would be like, what? I know all these. My grandma would be like, don't talk through a storm because electricity is going to start to hit her house.
I was just talking to somebody about that. This lady told me at church, shout out to Miss Lee. She got to be every bit of 92 years old now.
Wow.
Still looks the same. But I remember telling me in church, she was like, don't whistle in church because that's disrespectful. I was like, where do you get this shit from, old lady?
All right. All right.
My grandma would be like, you can't eat standing up.
Oh, my mom is like that too.
Yeah.
You make the house poor.
Yeah.
You can't put an umbrella up in the house. She would like stab you for putting an umbrella up in the house. Now I do that to my mom just to be like, I give Jada an umbrella and let her put it up and watch my mother cringe.
Oh, you're going to get bad luck.
Like,
that's bad luck.
I'm like, Mom, I have nothing, no bad luck has happened because this damn umbrella. Like, let her play with the umbrella.
Breaking mirrors and stuff.
You got to eat certain things on New Year's.
Oh, yeah, the black eyed peas.
You got to get the black eyed peas and greens. You got to make sure a man comes to your house first on New Year's. It's weird.
It's too much.
Black people are crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
I'm sure there's some superstitious white people, but we do some crazy shit.
Yeah, I used to hate the electric. Like TV is on, you might have a cartoon you really into. All right, turn that TV off. Like, what in the world is going on?
I think it was back in the day, like the electricity system wasn't that good, but now, Grandma, it's the 80s. Like, we're good now. The electricity's not going to strike your house. Like, calm down.
And then when one of your family members dies, you got to take their ashes, to get a little bit of their ashes.
We don't
put
burn
it in
people.
Put it in the salt and pepper shaker, and then you got to put that on your food.
What the fuck?
Hey, it's your girl Ashley Alexander here from the Ashley Alexander Show. You need to get up off of your behind and listen to my show on iTunes and Stitcher Radio and SoundCloud. I'm everywhere you need me to be, honey, believe me. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Make sure to check me out, and I'll check you out too. Laters.
Right. So we gotta come back because she said she was like anti-cremation. I'm gonna get cremated.
Who's anti-cremation?
I know. I said
Danielle
that,
is.
and I don't know. Black families, a lot of black families, like I've only seen one. Nobody in my family has been cremated, but when I went to my husband's grandfather's funeral, they had him cremated, and I thought, at first I was like, oh, that's different, but I don't know now. I guess like environmentally, you probably should be getting cremated because you're wasting a lot of land with these caskets. I mean, we get these ornate caskets. They're just taking up space down there.
They're expensive.
And they are expensive.
They're
and
very
you
expensive.
just turn to dust inside of there eventually. Like, why do you like?
It's
now
a funeral is a stupid expensive.
And I've seen like people who have to go. You like I know you're supposed to be 6 feet under, but now people are putting you deeper and then putting somebody on top of you.
I don't want no freaking bunk mate.
Yeah. It's,
Like who's doing that?
It's no plot.
I get
Like
Plots.
if you keep on having cemeteries, like you just fill them up, and then now like where I live, there's like so many little random cemeteries, like in the middle of like a housing development, like at the corner, it'll be like
What?
a cemetery right there. Yeah, I'm like, well, that's weird. Like they're weird. Like in Annapolis, there's like a big area of like businesses are all coming around there or whatever, and in the middle of this like one plot of land is like a cemetery right there, like so they can't do anything with that area because
Damn.
it's like cemetery. Like what the
I
fuck?
just thought about that. I already got my whole burial plot already paid for.
really?
Well, you can
Yeah, my family. Yeah, we got like a family burial ground.
you can still put your ashes down there.
Ah, man.
Well, they can. Yeah, they have a thing that you could put your ashes in, and they would bury your
Nah,
ashes.
Well, who would have
man.
lost money?
Let
for
me
that?
get my money. I want to get the money for that, and I'm gonna
It's expensive, man.
spend that.
That's expensive.
They ain't giving you that money back.
I mean, why not?
They ain't
The
giving
casket
you that
alone.
money back.
You know-
Oh, I can. Damn, that'd be dope if I could like rent that shit out to somebody.
Nigga,
That's
rent?
where insurance is very key, because I've heard some people where it's like, you know, I've heard stories where, well, I've known people where they didn't have insurance. They had to get cremated. That was just the cheapest way to do it. And then I've heard stories where it was like the cardboard box situation,
Oh,
like it got
come
that
on,
bad.
man.
You really realize the
cardboard,
finances
but
when someone dies, because
Plywood.
like, you know, if you don't have money, it's like now everybody's trying to figure out, okay, well, how are we gonna bury him? Because
I don't want to be. I don't want to be buried in an Amazon box.
Yo,
Like,
it's
you know.
a cardboard. Yeah,
Outta your
it's a
goddamn
sad
box.
thing because you like, yo, they put them in a box,
But
like.
with the ashes, it's kind of morbid because they put it in that vase thing, and like I don't want that shit in my house.
Hey,
Yeah,
by
I
the way,
wouldn't put. Yeah, I would not. I
People
would not
set that
hold.
shit up on the fireplace
Yeah,
like
an
that's
urn, yeah.
I'm
grandma.
gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
My aunt is probably still at my mom's house.
Oh
And-
my god.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. Ashes are heavy, yo.
Yeah,
It's
got
It's a
little-
whole
It's got a
person
little
though.
weight. Yeah, it's
if
got a
you
little
think
weight.
about it,
It's
like
got
you,
bones
if
in
you,
there, like little bone spurs and stuff. In
I mean,
there.
if you think about somebody's weight, you're
I just looked at the top.
180
I
pounds,
ain't really-
200 pounds. Somebody's on, you know, she a little hefty. Maybe she could have been like
Hefty.
200 pounds or something
we
like
gotta
that.
find something
but
to do. That's the next. We gotta find something to do with these ashes, man.
It should be something
ashes?
dope.
Just let them go.
It should be something dope.
Put them where they like to be at. And
In
this
the
is
couch.
crazy. My dad,
Take him to
he's
Hawaii.
buried and he has a casket. I've never been back to the burial site.
I never go back.
I don't want to go back.
I never go back.
So
I
now
go,
we paid for the casket, we paid for the plot and everything. I don't even go back.
well, you
that's
should.
expensive
Well,
for
I ain't gonna
nothing.
say shit, but
My
you
mother
know,
probably goes.
yeah, because you know they say somebody should look over it because you know sometimes they don't clean it or
No,
you know
he's in
stuff
the
can.
he's in the
What, mausoleum?
veteran one.
Oh, the veteran.
So they take care of
Yo,
those.
Veterans make out because I think
That's
what?
not making out.
No,
You
no, no.
made-
I'm
God
just saying
damn it.
it's better than if you were just a civilian because I think you can
But
you can
Nikki,
just get
when
When
buried.
you were
What the hell are
18,
you
you
talking
got
about, Nikki?
drafted and you didn't want to go to the.
Wait a
So
minute.
you
No,
should
no.
do something.
I'm
for them.
talking about if you're in the military and you die,
Yes.
you can go to their certain plot land. Like there's a land where military people can go.
I don't know if that's
Yeah.
making out because at the end of the day,
Right.
you're still dead.
No. I'm just saying.
I
mean, you don't want to be in a position where people can't afford to do anything with you. So at least you're gonna get that part.
You get. I don't know if you just get it. I think that you're allowed to be buried there, but you probably have to pay something to be buried there.
You probably have to pay for the process of like those people to come and do the horns and everything. There probably is like you might have to pay a little bit for that. That's probably the free part.
I'm talking about you probably got to pay for the plot, a lot.
I know it's something.
Like, do you get buried next to your wife if you do
Yeah,
that?
if you're married to somebody in the military, you get to you're on top of each other.
Why do you have to be next to somebody? Like, I guess that's convenience for the family, so we can visit both of y'all at the same time. But like, what's the difference if you're?
I always find that weird. Like,
because you're not touching each other.
Yeah, you just on top. Whoever died first is on the bottom, and whoever died last is on the top. Then y'all both gonna have your little yada means.
You know what else is morbid to me? You know, have you ever seen somebody who like one part, like let's say the wife died, and they like put like Ann Smith died from 1920 something to 1980 something,
she lived,
and then she lived and died then, and then they put Joe Smith 1930. And it's open.
Yo.
Nigga, don't
They do that for real?
Yeah. Like, if you go to people's thing, it's like, wait, like, they already carve it, and they just waiting for you. Like, he's going to be here.
That's
so.
not cool.
They do that a lot. I see that all the time.
Cool.
I be like, wait, he's still alive. Don't put his name on a grave.
Unless he's a vampire.
Shut up. No.
Never died.
They do
Unless
that,
he's a Highlander.
Yes, exactly. Joke's on her.
I'm like, that's
sired 7
weird.
kids
Don't
since
put
her.
my name on the tombstone until I go. Like, wait for me to go and carve my shit later. I don't want to be down there. Like, I'm looking at my own tombstone.
That is crazy. If they got you as you're still living.
They do that.
I've never seen
I
that in my life.
I would put it in my will, like, yo, continue. Like, do not put that it ended. Like, just have it, like, bury it, and
Life
then just
goes
don't
on.
have it ended.
Well, look, I'll tell you this, man. If I ever get sick and I know I'm on my deathbed, just let me walk out into the woods. Let me walk into the woods of Owens Mills and just... All right, folks. I see y'all on the other side.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not going to let you do that.
You. Why are you doing
I'm just
that?
saying, like, no, who wants to just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Dying is rough, man.
Yeah.
It's very rough.
I literally this weekend saw my uncle. He's in like not to say he's dying, but he's like a retirement home.
Yeah,
And I've never seen it in somebody's house, but he's just there with other random old folk and women speed reading the Bible and shit.
Getting
like,
old is very. That's why I really want to be. God bless me to be as healthy as possible for as long as possible. Because getting old is a very. That's the only thing that I will say makes me want to have like not a lot of kids, but at least like maybe 3.
You gotta have somebody to take care of you.
Yeah, kids come in handy. Like you go through all the other stuff, but kids come in handy. First of all, kids are beautiful. You know, it's a great thing. But you want your legacy to live on. But kids are great. You can get one to take care of you when you need your pamper change.
My sister worked
You
at
need somebody to change your pamper.
No,
That's real.
because a lot of kids drop their parents
They
off
do,
at
but that's why
them
you gotta have
homes.
3. You gotta hope that one.
They get together and be like, drop.
Play the odds.
No, they all get together and be like, drop daddy's ass off at the thing. Like a lot of people do that.
Yo,
my sister worked at the home. It was people there who never got visitors.
Yo, I went to like when my grandfather was in the home, I used to visit him like at least 3 times a week. Mm-hmm. But I would go there and it would be people that sat in their bed and then like and I can say this for all those that you have a family member in one of these homes, if you don't go see them, they're getting treated like crap.
Yep.
And if you don't put your foot on their neck, they might not get their medicine. They might not get their pamper changed. They might not get clean. Like
bed sores and
these
shit.
people are not getting paid that much money. So to they're not doing it because I never met one. Older ones I've met, they really cared about the people. Like I will say the older LPNs or whatever. I think I'm saying it right. Those nurses kind of care, but like the young 21, 22-year-old ain't making no paper doing this thing. Yo, your father will have pee on him all day long.
If your nurse is young and she got a tattoo on her wrist or on above her titty, you know she ain't treating your uncle right.
Yeah, it might. I had to say, yo, it might go down like that. She got bottoms in while she in there. I don't know, man.
If she wearing Jordans
Yeah, like old Jordan 3s and scrubs.
Oh my
Nah,
God.
it might not be
She
it.
there for the check.
You know what I
And
mean?
some people is in there that's not even nurse. Like my sister's not a nurse. They just got regular people in there.
She's just a saint.
Watching.
Them people are saints. The good ones are saints.
I know.
Yo.
She's like so good. Like she's always been like that. Like now she just goes like to people's houses and take care of them. Like some people pay to have people come in a couple days a week or whatever. I'm like, girl, I can't do that shit. Like they be cussing her out. One lady, she drinks. She make like she drinking water, but she got gin.
Nice.
Woo. And she gets drunk in it, and she put up with that shit all the time. I be like, yo, that is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But those places are sad, man.
But
It
you know
just
what?
make
It's
you
her
feel
house.
like, I mean,
Somebody-
that's cool.
Right.
But if you in one of them facilities, it's
It's
sad
sad.
because it's like you're like, yo, nobody wanted to take you in. Like
No.
you done raise people from 0
I know.
to 20.
But sometimes they was evil. It's evil
That is
parents.
true. That is true.
Well, I'll tell you this: the
Shit.
place that my uncle resides at now, they have a cat there named Murder, which is very weird.
No,
And I
get him
want to
out
say
of
this,
there.
Meg.
Yeah, please.
Get him out of there.
One day you will die, brother,
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, this nigga is so morbid.
but your beard will live forever.
That is true.
Come on,
I'm
come
with
on.
it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Get a fresh slice of pizza and politics every Monday. Join me as I share a message and a meal with ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Get your slice of the pie with Pizza and Politics.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a
my
miracle
gosh.
going on today.
Miracle.
We are having a top 5 today, and since it's Christmas week, we're doing Christmas songs. And Al said that he only has 5.
I don't
I
believe in
guarantee he'll jump over top of somebody else when their list is being called, and he'll think of another one that
won't.
reminds
I
him of
won't.
his childhood.
This is steady. This is a good one because I'm gonna jump
Daniel's
right
correct.
in. Number 5, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
Temptation
Do,
Bird.
do, do, do.
had a
Temptation
very
Bird.
shiny nose. That
If
one.
y'all
Hey,
can see
Rudolph,
Danielle's
Rudolph. Yeah.
little rendition of
Yes.
Temptation.
That was the bomb.
That's my number 5. This is a classic. This is just the black
Anthem.
anthem.
Silent Night.
No.
What?
Mm.
Hey, old Mr.
Oh, This Christmas. That
This
should be number
Christmas.
1.
I
That's
would
my
hate
number
this
1.
Number 3, Let It Snow. Boys and Men, Brian McKnight.
Oh yeah.
That song makes you sad.
No, that's a
What?
love song.
All right, so this is my number 1/number 2. You can flip flop these. They're both 1A, 1.
Okay.
This is a good one, man. This just puts me in the mood, man. I just want to snuggle up. I hate snow, but I just want to have a window where it's just snowing out of. I just just make that. Just a window like a mirror, and you just have snow going across
Netflix has a
it. Like a
fireplace
screensaver.
burning.
That's good, man.
Mhm.
That shout out to that.
All right, so this is mine. Christmas Time is Here by Vince Giardi.
Christmas time
Man, from the
is
Peanuts.
here. No, that's from Martin episode. Remember that episode? Remember the episode, and then he turned it on to dim 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 dim. The midgets was, the little people was dancing.
Problematic.
You don't remember? I'm sorry, I cleaned it up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I like how he did. He
the
said
little
problematic.
Because we talk about this all the time.
Sponsors dropping as we
Yeah.
speak.
We have this
Cut this out.
conversation all the time. But yes, when the little people were dancing on Martin,
Nobody remembers that.
was it that song?
No, it wasn't.
I think it was. I think
All right,
it
and my
was.
number 1. In my mind.
Oh, This Christmas.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think.
What? What?
This Christmas. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
reading this.
Silent Night by the
Sorry.
Temptations.
Yes.
like that.
Merry Christmas.
From the
From
Temptations.
And that's that's the song of. Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
You don't like what's the joint called? Christmas Time in the Ghetto, or Santa Comes to the Ghetto.
Is
That's
that the
a
one
song.
with Rev
Straight
Run?
That's-
to the ghetto.
Yeah,
No,
Santa Claus
I'm
goes
good,
straight to
I'm
the
good.
ghetto. That's
I'm gonna give you a
James
little,
Brown.
a little extra hint, a little side information.
Mhm.
The song "Players Ball" by the
Yeah,
great
they
Outkast.
sampled.
Sample Christmas.
No, it was a Christmas song originally.
You're right.
It was a Christmas song. That's why you had the sleigh bells.
From the documentary. Right?
Oh
That's
right, that's it.
I found that CD. I was at like a
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Advanced
That was
Auto,
on the documentary.
and they had a I want to say Dungeon Family,
Mhm.
or it might have just been an Atlanta Christmas Def Jam Christmas thing, and that's where the very Merry Christmas, and that was
Yeah.
on there too.
Oh, yeah.
All that was on there together.
Well, you learned that from the what's the name?
No, I knew
remember?
that before,
Oh.
but that
But yeah,
reinforced
we
it.
learned that on the
Yeah.
Christmas thing. I want to tell you about this. It's a
Story.
everybody has no.
Oh. Thought you were about to
Drop
break back
them
into
in
it,
every
man.
time.
You know?
There's a if you type in Soulful Christmas song, y'all all have Apple Music, right? You don't
I
have
do.
Apple Music?
I
What
do.
you got? Spotify?
Mhm.
God damn, nigga, cross the whole.
I might have to cross up because I really wanted to listen to Reasonable Doubt today.
It might not be on there.
'Cause I had to
though.
No,
learn.
it's not.
Oh, that's
Because Tidal
has it. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's
I'm
not.
trying to learn to live with regrets.
Yeah,
a great
I love
song.
it, yeah.
Had to
Tidal-
Some of his
yo,
stuff is
Tidal
on
is
there.
the truth, man.
No, it's not.
Tidal is the truth. I got both. So.
You're not gonna make me go just for Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like I be damn.
I just
don't
went to
need
YouTube
that shit.
instead.
I
I
can
really
just,
went to
yeah, I'll
YouTube.
YouTube the shit if
Yeah,
I
they
really
got better playlists.
All right, so who's next?
Whatever.
Who's
I'll
next?
go next. I'm gonna try to do an order, but
Okay, Chanel.
no, because I love Christmas songs. Seriously. But I only listen to them on the week of Christmas. Don't they wear out Christmas songs too much? Like if you start
Yeah.
on October, I can't.
No, you got to start after Thanksgiving.
No.
The day after Thanksgiving.
This
you
week
gotta
is Christmas song week for me, and it might spill.
Oh, I just thought of one.
There he go.
Yo,
She was right.
Yo,
There he
who
go.
sings that? I want to say it's the Beatle. What's the Beatle that's still alive?
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Oh, yeah.
Simply having a
Wonderful
wonderful
Christmas
Christmas
time.
time.
Love
Man, that song
Love
goes,
it.
man.
Um,
That song goes.
I'm not gonna go in order because I don't want to do it. White Christmas by the Drifters, the song from Home Alone.
You gotta sing it.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I'm
I
dreaming
love
of a
that
white
song.
Christmas. Yeah, that's a
Santa
good one.
Claus is Coming to Town by the Jackson 5.
Okay.
I love that
Wow, that's pretty good.
one. What's my one by Stevie Wonder? I'm gonna come back to that because I'm trying to think of what the name of that one is. It definitely has to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by Temptations, Silent Night Temptations. Gotta do This Christmas is number one. I mean,
This Christmas,
that's
Donny
my-
Hathaway.
that's my favorite Christmas song.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I love that. Now the other day, my daughter came in and was like, "Is that Chris Brown?" No, it's not.
He does
He
his
did
version of that.
redo it, but don't try to play me. Like learn your
Chris
learn
did
your
that thing.
history, please.
Chris did the song. though.
Yeah, he
killed
did
it.
do it over. He did it well, but no, that was not Chris Brown. You go ahead, Mickey, because I can't think of my
Mickey's trying to
my
figure it out too.
Yeah, I don't have my paper.
I'm trying to
But-
think of my Stevie Wonder song,
I'll
and I
find it for
know
you.
what it is.
I just saw it.
It's
I had it on my playlist.
shit. Also, I love Silver Bells by the Supremes. Love that song.
I like the Santa Baby song too.
Silver Bells.
Oh, wow. Oh, you like that song?
Yeah, that's Etta James, I think, or I could be wrong.
It's Christmas time.
Eartha Kitt.
In the city. Yes. That's
And the one you're talking about is Someday at Christmas.
Yes, but it's another fast one too. I love Someday at Christmas. Oh,
Yeah.
what's the Luther Vandross one when she doesn't come home for Christmas?
Every year, every Christmas.
Oh, now that's a sad Christmas song.
Oh,
He just wants her to come home.
nobody even mentioned like Mariah Carey. That's not on the list.
That's typical. But yes, that is a classic. That is classic. Stevie Wonder Christmas. Seriously,
CP also has the Silver Bells too.
it's not. I like the other one.
Dang.
Apple
man.
Music be knowing too, because if you type it in, it just
Spotify got some good playlists.
I made this playlist.
Oh, you did?
That's
Oh.
called Black Christmas. And it's got all the Christmas songs on there.
He really has.
It is 100 songs, 6 hours and 20
Yo,
minutes.
so
Wow.
you really like Christmas
Yeah, because
songs.
we had Christmas at our house last year, and
what Christmas means to me. You know that one?
no, you got to sing it.
Okay.
Have I heard you
hold
sing?
on.
Go ahead. Summons your inner Beyonce.
No, I don't have a Beyonce
Rihanna.
in there. No, I don't have none of those. I'm more like a harmonizer in the background. I can harmonize with you.
Ooh.
So I can harmonize with you.
How about if I just play it?
Okay. 20 seconds. Oh yeah. That's the one you see on the
Love this song.
commercials. All right, stop before we get sued.
Sorry.
All right.
All right, are you ready, Mickey?
Yeah, I'm ready. All right, I'm not a big Christmas song person. I had a list, but the list got disintegrated. Yeah, I'll be more Grinch like. 5. I will go with Christmas in Hollis, Run DMC.
Oh my
gonna do
god.
rap
I
Christmas.
remember when that came on
Christmas
Box,
time in
music
Hollis.
that you control, and that used to be my favorite.
How much did it used to cost? 99 cents?
Yeah,
That
I
was
never
expensive
paid
back in
for
the
it.
day.
I never paid for
My
a video.
aunt was like, when we used to go stay at her house, she'd be like, everybody can do 2 songs. And I'd be like,
Shout out to your aunt, man.
Like,
I
come
used to-
on, we be waiting. And I always think that was a ripoff, too, because I'm like, what if 2 people called and asked for that song? Like, who paid for it? Because are you, like, if I called after somebody who asked for it, you're not going to play it twice back to back.
That is very interesting.
They were getting y'all.
They was ripping people off.
Because
They were, we gonna play whatever we want to play.
Right, somebody asked for the shit. I know
Yeah, somebody somewhere.
And you gotta sit there and wait for your shit.
Oh, we played that 3 months ago.
Right, we already played that early. You missed it. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I missed it.
that's a really good question. 'Cause I remember when I really
I
wanted
thought
to
about that
play.
as a
I wanted
kid,
to buy
and I stopped.
Jump. I wanted to buy Crisscross Jump, and Jump used to come on like so
Consistently.
consistently. I'm thinking like, dang, everybody paying that money for Jump? I would just wait.
They
I
was
would
getting
wait
all
and
the
wait and
money.
wait.
That
They
was
was
a
getting all the
scam.
money. Oh, you thought we played it 10 times? Silly you.
Somebody need to check their books.
Yeah, I know, right? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
By
Temptations.
yes.
I mean that song. I don't think there's ever a time where you see your uncle sipping the eggnog, the fire
Shout out
is
to
out,
eggnog.
Y'all like
you
eggnog?
know,
I don't
vinyl
like it.
It's hit or
is
miss.
on.
Eggnog's hit or miss.
Is hit or miss? Do you have a
Yeah.
particular
My
brand
husband
that
gets
you
it from the
rock with?
grocery store. He don't even care
I
that
don't,
much.
man.
He likes Food Line.
I like it cold.
Yeah, he likes
Gotta
it
get it
cold.
nice and cold. You know, maybe put it over a little bit of ice, maybe.
This is Spanish drink. What is it called?
I know everybody's
Coquito?
talking about. Yeah, everybody keeps talking about the coquito.
One time, my husband thought it was eggnog. We went to our Spanish friend's party. This nigga was drunk off his ass. I was like, yo, what? Like, he was, like, whispering stuff to me that he would never say out. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, what
Wait a
is-
minute. Wait a minute.
what is-
Wait a minute. Wait.
Like, what?
Wait.
So I'm like, at first, I'm like, what are we doing? And then I'm like, okay. And then he like, you want more of this coquito? And like, my friend, like, you want some coquito? He like, yeah, let me get that joint. And then I see them in the back and like mixing it up. And I'm like, nigga, do you know that's liquor in there? He's like, shit, I ain't even know. This nigga's drunk. Like, by this time, he had drank like 4 or 5 cups of that shit. He kept drinking
The
it. Thought it was
story of
eggnog.
Baby Jada.
No, that wasn't Baby Jada. Jada was already out by then. I think Jada was already here by then. But yeah,
There was no room in the end.
What the hell?
What'd you say?
You gotta try that shit though.
What's in coquito?
I guess I don't know if it's like rum or something like that. But however they mix it up, it tastes like eggnog.
Hey,
Like,
listeners, whoever knows what's in coquito,
Comment below.
Yeah.
comment below so we can make it for the next episode.
Oh yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
get
That's
that
a good way
'cause
to
they
finish
was
it off.
Lit off the coquito.
Coquito.
Are you done, Mick?
I have
still
one
going.
more.
Okay.
And did I say Silent Night? Temptations.
No, you didn't.
All right, that's my number one.
That's a good one, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've
They was
always
playing that
loved
on the Questlove show on my way in here. I was
On
listening
Pandora.
to it, and they had 2 Jewish people there. He said they had no idea.
that's a
to-
song that
They was like, "You don't know this song?" And they like, "No, we
that's
don't
a
know
song
this
that
song."
you have to listen to at night, and that's a song that lets you reflect on the year.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I do
Yeah.
agree with that. I always reflect on life while I'm listening to
I
Silent
don't
Night.
think that's
Because
true.
it's like it really I mean, one, I really love the Temptations. Like I've always since first hearing the Temptations, when I was first exposed, I was like, dang, this is a group that I've always had love
Amazing.
for. And seeing the movie where you see like the whole
That
how
movie-
they went down is just kind
that was
of
one-sided.
you felt like
I've never seen this movie.
The Temptation movie.
Well, and I'm talking about the one
But the
where
only
they showed
one that was alive was the
Otis, right?
Otis, right? And he basically told the story. So I mean,
You
if
feel
only,
like
if
it's
it's 1 out of
one-dimensional.
5, yeah. I
Side
don't
note,
think-
I've never seen the 5 Heartbeats either.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
No,
that
I don't
movie-
like that movie.
That movie is so
but
legendary.
Did you know that was the
Dang,
mom from?
Dang, that's my favorite part.
Did you know that was the mom from Baby Boy?
Who,
See,
Joy?
now
I mean,
you
what's
getting
her name?
random.
Joy?
You did
AJ?
that last week.
AJ?
Yeah.
Did you see that picture of her abs that she
I
sent
did.
back?
Yeah.
God.
Did you know
damn.
that was the mom from Baby Boy?
Yes,
was
everybody
kids
knew
growing
Yeah,
that.
I knew.
Just
How are you
That was
late?
because it was Gina's friend, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
why did everybody call her Gina? Because yesterday my sister was like, the episode of Hillman's on. I mean, of Different Worlds on with Gina had AIDS. I said, girl, that's not Gina. Her name in the
said-
show was Josie.
Wow,
Damn.
that's you.
I already know, I know every episode.
I just remember she had the episode with Fresh Prince on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Who
When they were locked up in the room. Wasn't that her?
stuck in
Oh,
the basement,
yeah.
sitting on a tricycle,
Yeah.
girl, getting on my nerves. Was that her? I'm
losing
going out of my mind. I thought she was fine.
Don't
know if her body is hers.
Man, that's classic.
Coquito has coconut milk,
You ruined it.
condensed milk, egg yolks, vanilla, and rum to taste. And when I tell you they was heavy on the rum, it was heavy on the rum.
You couldn't smell it on your husband's breath? No. I guess
It
they
really
hid that pretty nicely.
Yeah.
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 Well,
but,
you
yeah.
guys let us know what your favorite, just your number one favorite song of all time
Christmas
in the
song.
Christmas time. Yeah, what's the Christmas song that you love? And we'll be right back. Doo-doo.
I don't know. I've just been thinking about how it seems like during the holiday season, we all find our humanity. And it seems we can do the worst of things to each other throughout the year. But once the holidays roll around, we, as a group, tend to get more in touch with our humanity. And I always question, why is that? It seems as if we as a people, or maybe not a people, maybe as an American culture, we sometimes want to come together and to unify. And almost as if it's a trend or fashion sense to get in touch with each other and to get in tune with each other. So I just wanted to, in light of that, encourage us for the next year, throughout the year, and every season thereafter, to really start focusing on getting in touch with the next person, seeing the next person, really taking the time to understand the next person, to lend a helping hand and heart to even people that we don't know. So, yeah, that's what's been heaviest on my heart, and I thought I would share that and encourage that. So, to whoever is listening, don't be afraid of the next person. Don't feel like you need a holiday season or you need society to tell you that this is the time to get in touch with humanity, to get in touch with the next person. Just go out and do it. Maybe make it a personal trend and a personal fashion sense to get in touch with our fellow man. So again, I'm not sure if this was a message that you were expecting or hoping for, but it's what I wanted to share. So I love you. Have a good day and a good remainder of the year, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.
Right. What would you like to leave the people with? Impart some knowledge. Give some
Talking to me
game.
first?
Drop some jewels.
All right, I got you, Mick.
To the people.
I want to just let people know that representation matters, because I took my niece and nephew to the movies this weekend to go see Moana, the Samoan with the rocks in it, and it's about Maui and all this craziness. But it just let me believe like representation really does matter, because when my nephew came down the stairs, he had two characters with him. He had three characters. He had Batman, he had Superman, and he had Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? And when you see somebody that looks your skin tone as a hero, that has an effect on, I think, on a young psyche to say that, hey, just not all white men are the saviors. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Not even just that, because I was in the Target with my coworker. She's white, but there was a book on the end cap, and it was about a black, like a boy who wanted to be a scientist or something. And I was like, oh, I should get that. And she was like, oh, this book right here. And I was like, yeah, anytime I see a black character, I try to get that. And she was like, really? I was like, it's not even being racist, but you want to show your child that you could be anything. Like, he's a geek, but I also will get a princess that's black, and I also will get, it's just like something about seeing yourself in it.
Right.
It's giving you, like, you broaden your horizon. Like, if you always see something as white or as something different than you, like
let alone that we all have an image of Jesus as white, long
like
hair.
All that,
that's
like,
all
so that's,
subliminally trying to condition you to think that.
So even
white
like
is right.
doll babies or whatever, it's just now having like natural doll baby or like curly hair doll babies. Like you, even if it was black skin, they had long black hair, and you like, we don't look like this. Like, that's not what you look like. So I'll grab the curly hair one. I'm getting stuff that looks like you, so you don't have to feel like you have to look like anything else.
Right.
But yeah, that's definitely important.
Way to tag team my so I'm agreeing with you. Thanks.
The conditioning.
Yeah. Thanks for tag teaming that. I couldn't have said it better. You cleaned it up for me. Thank you.
That makes sense. I understood where you was coming from. That's all I was saying.
So representation matters.
Definitely does.
Wow, that was pretty good. Yeah, you know what? I'll morph mine a little bit. Don't wait for like the new year to start whatever you're trying to do. I think everybody does this thing where it's like, okay, I got a couple more days to just do it the same way. It's like it change. Sometimes you just got to shift. You just got to move. You know, you just got to make a move just to shift it right then, shift the behavior. So I think if you have something, whether it's working out or reading more, you know, a type of book that you want to get into, types of books to get into, or whatever you're trying to do, travel more, whatever. Don't wait for perfect timing. Create perfect timing by shifting action.
I know you're down with the memes. I saw one today that said, if you haven't started working on 2017 by now, you're already behind.
That is real talk.
Because, girl, you don't wait till the first to start going on what you need for that year. So, yeah, that's a good one. Y'all both had good ones.
Where's yours?
I'm gonna say happy holidays. Like, this is my favorite time of year.
Okay.
Nice. I would say starting from Thanksgiving, because that's where my birthday is. But just, you know, gathering with people or whatever.
The best
season. Christmas, and my sister's birthday is on New Year, so it goes all the way through that. And just spend time with your family.
Eat good food.
Eat good food. Enjoy your gifts. Think about those less fortunate. Try to donate to something, maybe.
Yeah,
you know, that one less gift, that one gift you was gonna get. What you say?
Nothing.
You know what? I'm
gonna
listen
DM
back.
Nudes.
What? But yeah, try to donate to something. Like that one last gift. Your mom don't need that extra thing, or your son don't need that extra thing. Give it to donate to something. Happy holidays, y'all.
Happy holidays.
Comment below.
Hopefully Chanel will be back from her tour. You know.
Tour where?
Exactly.